105.1 The Buzz. Dari, Mitch, and Ted. Let's welcome to the show cosmetic surgeon Dr. Michael Workman.
Yay!
Hello.
What kind of theme music could we have for Dr. Workman?
Who knows?
Because you find a that's true. It would change.
Depends on his mood.
Yeah, it would change.
This is Justin Timberlake. That's the way it seems to work for him because it's hip. Yeah, JT. Throwing out some JT for
Just
MW.
not gigolo.
Not
Gigolo.
just a gigolo. There's so many songs we could play for you. It's true. So you're tan. You have bronzed since we saw you last.
Well, I just got back from Cabo.
Of course.
That'll
you
do it.
Well,
Yes.
It's very nice. Not
thank you.
skin damaging, I assume.
No,
Not at all.
No.
And if it is, you know where to go.
Absolutely.
Dr. Michael Workman, if you're new to the show, is a good friend of ours. He also just happens to be a plastic surgeon. He's the go-to breast guy in the
the
Pacific
guy.
Northwest. He's done more breast augmentation, breast work than any other doctor in the area. And he basically will do everything from the neck on down. And I can't believe we've never asked you this question before in however many years you've been on. But one thing that people, when people want to have liposuction done or they want a tummy tuck or similar procedure that's about making yourself more streamlined and thin, slender, toned, whatever, that you'll always advise them to be within 15 pounds of their ideal weight.
Yeah, I think as a general rule, we do that.
Okay. But a good question for you that we've never asked is, do you, in your years of experience and in advising people to do this and going through stuff yourself, do you have tips on losing weight?
Oh, that's a very good idea.
And don't say diet and exercise.
Or be specific if that's it.
Well, no. I think ultimately it is diet and exercise.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what the latest studies show are that in terms of losing weight, it's primarily related to diet. In other words, you want to eat complex carbohydrates and you want to eat many small meals. And what we're finding more and more is that, especially for people that are having cholesterol issues, and as you know, my wife's an internist, you don't want the simple carbohydrates because they, the glucoses, the starches from, let's say, white bread, they go in, they're quickly absorbed, and they glob onto those cholesterol-carrying molecules, and they cause your lipids to go no. So you want things that are absorbed slowly. The whole wheats, nothing white whatsoever. You want
no
multiple
white
small
sugar,
meals.
no white bread,
Rice.
Nothing white.
non-whole wheat pasta, stuff like that. You want to just eliminate it at whenever you can.
Yes, you want to look at what's called a glycemic index, which basically tells you how quickly the food is absorbed. And we want something that's absorbed very slowly so it doesn't peak your insulin. And we want multiple small meals and nothing after 5 or 6 o'clock.
Why is that?
Well, the problem with eating late is that your body tends to just lay down those excess calories as fat because you're not going to burn them off.
So when you actually went through it, because I've known you forever, and I guess it was about 3 years ago or something, but you dropped some weight and you did it in a pretty short amount of time, and a lot of that was exercise. You're very active, but also you had sort of a regimen. You had one meal in particular. Do you know what I'm thinking of?
I do.
Tell us what it was. You don't have to say brand names or anything.
No, it was a frozen turkey dinner.
And you swore by it.
Well, I swore by 6 of them a day. That's all I had. And
For how long?
Oh, months.
Oh, my
months and
gosh.
months. Yeah, but it's 300 calories. It was every 3 to 4 hours, nothing after 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And I think in general, if you can do 4 to 5 hours of aerobics a week, which basically is a pound, and then take in a finite number of calories, you will lose weight.
So you
absolutely every time.
You chose this just with logic. I mean,
Well, I've got a trainer, but I better not say his name, or he'll probably won't train me
No,
anymore.
but I did the same thing when we did a
thing.
trainer.
Yeah.
He gave me my trainer that we had, and this was when we were doing a thing for 24-hour fitness.
Yep.
He gave me a set meal for a day, or here's what you would eat in a day.
Sure.
See how that works. If you like that, then we'll build off of that. But I was like, well, that works great. And then I just ate nothing but that day's food for a month.
And it worked.
Yep.
And it worked. I mean, it fell off me.
It almost can't not work.
Yeah.
If you're exercising enough to drop or maintain X weight, and you're eating something this is exactly how many calories it is, and it doesn't have a lot of white flour, etc., then you're just gonna lose weight.
Yep.
There is conservation of matter, okay? But one of the real interesting areas of research right now in plastic surgery is all about brown fat. And there are two different types of fat.
This is the kind of stuff I was looking for.
Yeah, I've never
Oh
heard
yeah,
of this.
there's white fat and there's brown fat. And I'm not a fat expert, but we're finding
You
out.
kind of are.
Well,
Sounds
kind of,
like
sort of. Yeah, I'd remove it and throw it away and make candles and stuff. But anyway, no, and we're finding out that the brown fat is metabolically much more active and it will burn calories quicker. And so, maybe 5 years down the road, we'll actually be doing maybe fat transplants, not of the white fat, but of the brown fat. Because brown fat we want because it really burns calories quickly, whereas the white fat just stores energy.
So how do you have brown fat, not white fat? Is it back to the white flour, et cetera?
Well, it's probably genetic. We probably.
What I'm hearing you say is eat white chocolate or dark chocolate, not white. That's
absolutely.
That's what I'm hearing.
Absolutely.
Like, do eat chocolate therapy from Ben and Jerry's.
Don't.
Don't eat a big thing of
Vanilla ice
maple
cream.
walnut. Yeah.
That's my takeaway, too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No,
Good
that's
enough for me.
exactly right. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you can actually find out a lot about the science of weight and how you can find the perfect shape for your body, things that should and shouldn't or couldn't be done on your body type by having a consultation with Dr. Michael Workman. It could be that something that you thought needed to be done, for example, a breast enlargement, could actually be better done with something like a breast lift.
Yep.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the breast.
So check out Dr. Michael Workman's
nipple.
website, your practice. What did you say, nipple out of nowhere?
Because that's the
Well, he
tip of
said the tip of the breast.
I said tip of the
okay.
breast. and he
Yes,
said the nipple.
yes.
I'm
He's a doctor.
concentrating in my own voice, and all of a sudden I hear nipple.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like when you hear your own name
Right,
in a crowd
Absolutely.
of people.
Well,
when
that's
it's
how a
being
lot of my
shouted.
thoughts go.
Dr. Michael Workman, the website. You can find out an abundance of information on that site, including financing information, answer some questions that you may have, see some dynamic before and after pictures,
Yeah.
and much, much more. DrMichaelWorkman.com, the website. Dr. Michael Workman, the man. Thank you.
Thanks,
My
Doc.
pleasure.
American Authors Now on the Buzz.